Hey guys, so today we are making kimchi jjigae, a very classic Korean dish, probably the most classic one I've made so far. I'm going to resist myself from saying it's one of my favorite dishes. No, I pretty much just said it. If you don't like the taste of regular kimchi, I would really give this a try. There are people that don't like the fresh kimchi, but they like the cooked kimchi, and so you know, you gotta get those probiotics somehow. If there are people out there that know if probiotics can die out when they're cooked, please let me know, because that would kind of suck. I'll do some research. Oh, this was my first Korean dish I learned how to make. Like a real Korean dish. Like there are other ones that I like kind of tried out, but this is like the one where I'm like, okay, I got this. I know how to make this now. Very minimal steps too, which is nice. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm just used to it. I don't know. Hope you enjoy! Or this way. This way? This way? This way? This way? I don't know. The basic idea with this recipe is that you just dump it all in. Pretty good, right? Cut them into like bite-sized pieces. I have some leftover kimchi too from our last package of kimchi, and so I'm gonna put it in there. Ideally, you would actually want to make kimchi jjigae with old kimchi. It has a more fermented flavor and tastes really good when you cook it. So ideally, that's what you'd want. But I'm gonna put some of this in there. Not all of the juice because I don't want to bombard it, but you want to put some of the brine of the kimchi in there also. So now that we put the onions, kimchi brine, and the gochujang in there, we're gonna put in the meat. The meat that we're using is pork chops. If you wanna make this vegetarian, you can also just skip this step. Later we're gonna be adding tofu, so that could be your protein source. You also don't have to put a whole pound. This is just my recipe. A lot of kimchi jjigae makes it with half a pound up to a pound. It just will be our main dish today and not just like a side soup, so we just put a whole pound in there. Next, we're gonna put in this anchovy stock. It is all natural in here. It's literally just a tea bag with anchovies, pollock, and kelp. We personally really like using this because it makes it really convenient and we don't really have to deal with a lot. Like, you can also make your own anchovy stock beforehand and put it in here, but this has really saved us a lot of time and not having to clean the guts of the anchovies and stuff like that. Again, if you're vegetarian, you can just put some kelp in there. Also, if you don't have this, that's also okay. You don't have to put it in there since the kimchi is already quite flavorful. That being said, I just wanted to give a little service announcement with kimchi and vegetarianism. A lot of people, I think they just assume that kimchi is vegetarian, but it is usually made with some shrimp or some other seafood. So I just wanted to put that out there. If you're just going to a restaurant, like if you're fine with that, that's cool. Like I'm fine with it. But for my friends that are vegan and vegetarian and stuff, I just want to let you know they have some vegan kimchi options out there these days. I haven't personally tried them, but yeah, isn't it so cute? Usually you're supposed to like put it separately, but we ain't got time for that. You're now just gonna let it come to a boil and boil for about 20 minutes. By boiling the kimchi, a lot of the probiotics die. Because probiotics is pretty much bacteria, you know? But some survive, just like this says. So, probiotics in kimchi name. Oof, I'm not gonna try to say that. I'm really going down this rabbit hole of learning about kimchi right now. And just like when I studied for my biochemistry classes, I have resorted back to Wikipedia. Let's see what it says. Nutrition and health. Hey look, it's kimchi jjigae. Many credit the Korean miracle in part to eating the dish. During the SARS outbreak, many people believed that kimchi could protect against infection. While there was no scientific evidence to support this, kimchi sales rose by 40. Honey, are people eating a lot more kimchi right now too because of COVID?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of believe that kimchi can prevent all the disease or something. I mean, it's not really superstitious or something.
You know, Korea had one of the lowest rates of COVID. Just kidding, I'm not throwing out false truth here. Nope.
Yeah. Even though there's no effect, we just eat kimchi.
I think the conclusion we've come to is it's healthy in general and good for you. And you should eat it if you want. I'm gonna take a nap.
It's delicious. I don't really need to think about kimchi's benefit. It's just delicious.
So it's been more than 20 minutes. It's been like 30. Well, that's okay. It says extra firm, but Target, the store I went to, only had extra firm. Ideally, I would want just regular firm. I want to share that with you. We're frozen already, so that's why they're all like cut up.
감사합니다.
Oh god. Obviously, usually you would have this with rice, but we're just trying this thing out called not having grains or something. So we're just gonna have soup. It's actually midday, so this will be a perfect pick-me-up.
This tofu kind of maybe like...
It's extra firm tofu.
Extra firm?
Yeah.
Not extra soft? Yeah.
It's weird.
I like it though.
Okay.
오 맛있다. 진짜 맛있는데?
It's good. It's spicy.
김치 맛있다. I like it. 진짜 맛있다. 진짜 맛있다. 그 전에 가짜로 맛있던 건 아니고.
I'm sweating. I'm dying here. Oh. I also want more.
와. 한국 사람들이 스트레스를 많이 받아서 매운 걸 많이 먹는데. 진짜야.
Actually, it's so good. Can I have some of yours?
You have a lot of stress in your life?
I guess so.
Yeah. See?
Whoa. My hand looks so big.
진짜 맛있다. 이거 안녕.